Right then, I've got a feeling I just videoed the two wardens that came in. I didn't realise the camera was on because I was up in the pulpit at the time when they came in. I forgot to turn it off. So all of that was on, but I didn't know it was. Anyway, I've come up here a minute ago and they said there's a big history here. It's a very ancient church. The entrance was originally over there because the village was more over that side of Hogsthorpe. And they only have about 8 parishioners who worship here. Things have gone downhill quite a lot over the years, you know. It's a nice old font with some old shields on it, look. And your books. Right, I'm going to turn off, folks, for a minute and take some photos because I videoed and I never knew I was. So I might have to do some editing. Right. Over and out. Welcome St Mary's. I can't remember, it's an unusual name that, because I'm from Somerset, I can't pronounce it. I'll try and pronounce it in a minute. Right, oh wow, look at this. This is spontaneous, by the way, coming in here. But it's not far from the other churches where the Fletchers and associated names could have been baptised, married, you know. So I recovered today. I had a long journey yesterday. We had quite a fierce winds yesterday, so it took 2 of us to put the tent up, the awning I mean. And then today I was energised for quite a while. I went for a walk along the seafront at Chapel St Leonard's, and then found Chapel St Leonard's Church. Went in that, went round the graveyard. My usual sort of thing when I'm doing tree work. I didn't find anything of significance, grave-wise, but obviously in the burial records you can find everything. But anyway, this is this church. I'm trying to think of what it's called. It's got a special name, like Hogthorne or something, or Hogsworth. I'm not quite sure. So I'm doing the video. It seems a bit dark here, but I don't like to put the lights on because people get security turn up. Yeah, it's quite a big church, isn't it? That's why I do pulpits. Because when you're in a pulpit, you can see the whole church. You can see the arches, the roof. You can see inside the pews and the side chapels. Hogsthorpe, it's called. St Mary Hogsthorpe. I don't know if I've got them in the list, but it could be. Right, I'll just turn off and take some photos from here a minute. Right then, I've got a feeling I just videoed the two wardens that came in. I didn't realise the camera was on because I was up in the pulpit at the time when they came in. I forgot to turn it off. So all of that was on, but I didn't know it was. Anyway, I've come up here a minute ago and they said there's a big history here. It's a very ancient church. The entrance was originally over there because the village was more over that side of Hogsthorpe. And they only have about 8 parishioners who worship here. Things have gone downhill quite a lot over the years, you know. It's a nice old font with some old shields on it, look. And your books. Right, I'm going to turn off, folks, for a minute and take some photos because I videoed and I never knew I was. So I might have to do some editing. Over and out. Right, I've just lit 2 candles, one for the world for peace, to stop the suffering and cruelty, murder and genocide, and one for my family and friends, including some lovely people I know on Facebook. Some live all over the world, but I still class them as friends because they are very good online. Some are just local and Western. I haven't actually met them, but they always seem to be interested in my stuff, and you know, we say happy Christmas to each other and things like that, and we send each other happy birthday. We don't really know each other as such. It's the virtual world, isn't it? But I still class them as friends, to be quite honest. I'm quite prepared for AI. Or AL, whatever you call it. It doesn't bother me at all. We've got to move forward. People thought Darwin and all that were a challenge. And, you know, that's what happens. Cool, look at that big Bible, look. Ethel Hill died 1972. This was probably a book she presented to the church in 1972. Sometimes books have family trees in them, so it's always worth having a look. That's what used to happen. Family tree isn't as new as people think. People did their heraldry, the rich did, and people kept a Bible and they would put the names down of all the new people when they got married, when they died, that sort of thing. Oh look, we've got a Starmer up here. Bartholomew Starmer. Ah. Yeah, so I had a nice chat with two ladies. One comes from Lincoln actually, but she didn't know the name Leakey. And they gave me 2 books for free as well. They gave me 2 books for free. There's so much to learn, isn't there, Sheila? Yeah. Look at that little tiny lock. When you think the massive big locks that usually go in these doors, and look at that little lock. You know, it's amazing, isn't it, really? Some old vicars there. Let's go and have a look, see, just in case we had an Isaacson turn up. Because I think Tamsin had vicars in her history somewhere. Oh, I can't read that with these glasses on. Right, I'm going to turn off. Right, you see this picture here of Saint Veronica. Looks like a bloke though, doesn't it? It probably is a bloke. Saint... Oh, excuse me. Anyway, I've seen this in a Cornish... Down in Cornwall, I was doing Zara's family tree. I came across this, and it looks like this. Anyway, it's happened to me now. If you look carefully, the eyes are shut, aren't they? If you stare at it long enough, it's happened to me already, or if you stand back a bit, it will happen. The eyes open. It does happen. It's like an optical illusion. They're trying to open, even now, they're trying to open. It happened to me a minute ago. I remembered it from before. It's a very weird optical illusion it is, where the eyes are open. Yeah, it happened then. They open wide and then they close. They're closed most of the time. Oh, I've seen it then. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a weird... Yes, wide open now. Can you see it, everyone? How wide open those eyes are. I can see them wide open. Still wide open, looking at me. It's a very strange thing. Now they're closed. Open. You'll never go in it. Right then, church. Thank you, kind ladies, for giving me some booklets as well. I'm going to have a look around the graveyard now. It's hay fever time, is it? Yeah. That's the trouble, a lot of the churches. I'm having a walk around the church now. Like I said, it's a very old church, but they're getting funding for them now because the government don't always give funding. Don't forget, they rely on charities a lot. Only 8 people go to church here. Eight people. Should have brought your water, Sheila. I know. We'll go up and see the door. She said that this was the original entrance up here. See, while meeting somebody, you can find out an awful lot. Looks quite a nice, large. You should have got your water. You should have you got water in? Do you put water in, Sheila? I don't know if I did or not. Should have done. I don't think I did. Yeah, so that's the original doorway. Look. Apparently, it's it looks more like it would be as well, doesn't it? The way it's standing out like that and everything. It's got some inscriptions on the side there and over there. Could have been tied up with the Templars, you never know. Right, what we're going to do now is have a wander around. We're going to have a wander around the graveyards, everybody. Now, what I've decided to do, I'm not using the mobile for in here, even though it does take good pictures. Kodak tends to be dark. God, look at all these graves up against here, look. Loads of them. Loads of gravestones. Lots and lots of them. But at least they've been saved, you see. This has happened to the Stuckvilles in Newmarket. They've got them all propped up. And the same with the Stibes in Hackney in London. They've got their graves all stood up. Look, there's loads of them going along here. These are old ones as well. Because I didn't have this church down. There's a Briggs there. There's a Briggs. We got Briggs in the family, but you know, they can't be everywhere. Well, that looks like a special tomb, doesn't it? With that grave there. It'll all be in the book, she said. Henry Hobson. Yeah. It's an unusual type of thing, isn't it? Maybe it's a bit that fell off the church and they just stuck it on there. Well, I'm going to turn off for a bit.